YouTube, JoJo3102 here, and today I am doing a video response to 2XWCS and his 500 subscriber contest. Here are the rules, if you're not already aware. If you're not subscribed, go over, check his channel out. He does a lot of great knives with some Sebenzas, Hinderers, a lot of top-end knives. Go check him out. But these are his rules. You must be a subscriber, new or old. Check. Video response. He does allow text videos or with pictures, but you have to make it very creative. You can't just put a bunch of words and some pictures up there and hope to win or for it to be picked. So, and then the next question is, how did you get started with your knife hobby? What is your story? If you still have your first knife, show it off. Tell us the story behind it. Now, one of my previous videos, I showed you guys my very first knife. So the very first knife I ever got was this guy right here. This is a Swiss Army knife, Boy Scout or Cub Scout edition Swiss Army knife. Okay, I got this. You know, when you go into Cub Scouts, you have to get your uniform and all the little goodies that go with your uniform, your bandana, your pins, your patches, and you know, they ask you to get a little pocket knife. This is the one I got. Old school, and I don't know if it's going to pick it up or not on here. Hopefully it will. See if I can get that in focus. Cabela's, New York. Okay, it's a made knife. Made in the USA. It does have the Cub Scouts logo with Boy Scouts of America insignia on it. Has these white or ivory plastic scales that look like cut out to make it look like wood. Stainless steel bolsters. Okay, has your main blade here, and on the blade it's faded now. I don't know if it'll pick it up, but it says official Boy Scout or official Cub Scout knife. You can see all the scratches from trying to sharpen it up over the years. Has your flathead screwdriver, okay, and can opener on there. So flathead screwdriver and bottle opener rather, and it has an all or hole punch on there. You know, everything a young Cub Scout would need for his totem chip or his whittling badge or whatever he may get. So that's the first knife I ever got. My mom bought that for me many moons ago. It also has a lock on it. It does have a locking mechanism. Not the greatest, but it was a locking blade. Okay, carried that for all through Boy Scout or all through Cub Scouts, Webelos, Cub Scouts. Until I moved into becoming a Boy Scout and got different blade to carry with that. So that's the first knife I ever got for that. The first knife I ever bought, now this was a video I showed one time before, was this knockoff Buck 110, as many people have probably bought before. It is a lockback, similar to the Buck. As you can see, it no longer works. I'm not pressing the lock, and ooh, look at that, just shuts. So you can see all the blade play, or all the blade wear from sharpening it and everything. So that's the first knife I ever bought with my own money that got me into knives and got me started down the path to collecting all these blades that I have. Okay, the second question is, if shit hit the fan and the economy collapsed and you had to sell off all your knives, which one would you keep and why? Really, I think Even, I think Exacto made a response to this, that really I think I try to keep as many of my knives as I could from a protection sense and, possible trade value later. But, for the purpose of the contest, if I absolutely positively had to sell them all off and I could only keep one from the knives that I have that I like, I would keep this Cold Steel American Lawman folder. Okay, this is just a beast of a knife for me that I have in my collection. Real workhorse, triad locks up really nice and tight. Comes out, oiled it up a little bit so it comes out a lot smoother than it did before. I couldn't get it one-handed. Let's see if I can do it. Comes out nice. You can get it one-handed now. You can choke up here for fine work. You come back here for a little more comfortable grip. You can even extend all the way back here to get even more extension. You could probably jerry-rig something to lash this to a pole or something to make a spear. Has a nice point right there for the on the blade. Nice big belly for cutting. It's not completely flat ground. I think it's more of a hollow ground, but you can still do a lot of slicing, a lot of cutting, food prep with this knife here. So this would be the knife that I would keep. Very feels good in the hand. You're not going to lose it. You can open and close it with a pair of gloves on. Okay. And so that would be the knife that I would keep. And then the third question, you only have to pick two, but I'm going to go ahead and answer the third one. Would be your favorite band. And what I'm going to show you here is my favorite band is Dave Matthews Band. So as you can see here, I have tons and tons of Dave Matthews albums that I've downloaded or added to my computer. I just love his music, love their music. Whether it's Dave Matthews himself, Dave Matthews Band, Dave Matthews and Tim Reynolds. I really love Dave Matthews. This is my jam, as it were. So we'll go through here. Favorite album is Trash. Off of there. Okay, so that's my favorite album that he put out. And then one of my favorite songs, I'm going to give you a real quick snip because I don't want to get in trouble. Just a little bit of that. Is number 41 on the Crash album. One of my favorites. He has a lot of albums that are just numbers. So like number 41, number 36, number 45. So as we go through a lot of his studio albums that were for release, a lot of his concert albums, and some just private recordings that he put out. That I've downloaded and picked up. So there you go. And some compilations where he did one with Kenny Chesney, a song he did with Santana, and on the Scream 2 soundtrack he did a song as well. So all those are on there. Okay, so that's my video. That's my response. Thanks again, YouTube. Congratulations to 2X WCS right there. Go check him out. Congratulations on 500. Good luck to everyone who entered. Happy New Year, Merry belated Christmas, and as always, peace.